Hello there, I'm Flamingo. First of all, before you hear this magical story about kindness, I want you to totally relax. Just allow your eyes to close slowly and listen to my voice as I teach you to become totally relaxed and calm. Because when you're totally relaxed and calm, you'll allow all of the wonderful ideas I give to you to become your own. So now I shall begin. I want you to imagine a wonderful, warm, relaxing feeling circling around the top of your head. And now I want you to imagine that wonderful, warm, relaxing feeling as it circles around your forehead. Good. And now I want you to imagine that warm, relaxing feeling circling around your eyelids. And perhaps you can begin to notice your eyelids fluttering as you become more and more relaxed. Wonderful. And now that relaxation circles around your teeth and your chin. Just allow your teeth and chin to relax. Fantastic. And now just imagine that wonderful warm relaxing feeling to come down as it circles around your neck and around your shoulders. Awesome. And from now on, every time you hear me say the word now, you'll feel those lovely calm feelings of relaxation circle around your whole body. And now that you're feeling so calm and relaxed there, you can just enjoy those feelings of comfort to stay with you as you hear about the magical secrets of loving kindness and how they will help you. Now, if you feel that you want to go to sleep, that's fine, because I will tell this story to the end and your wonderful mind will still hold on to the fantastic messages I, Flamingo, pass on to you. Oh, how wonderful it is for me to be a flamingo. Now, for those of you who have never seen a flamingo before, well, we're a bit different to other creatures because we are pink. We are pink because of the bright coloured algae we love to eat. And I'm sure you can now picture in your mind what I, Flamingo, look like, can't you? There are 6 different types of flamingo, and my family of flamingos are known as James flamingos. And you can find us in South America. Now, you may be wondering why a flamingo wants to teach you about the magical secrets of kindness. Well, believe it or not, we flamingos have got quite a lot in common with human beings. What makes us very similar to human beings is that we often end up gathering together in large groups. I've been told by my husband, Fernando Flamingo, that humans tend to gather in large groups too, don't you? Some of you go to school, some of you go shopping, some of you go on holiday to camps or hotels, and some of you eventually end up working so that you can provide things for your families. Some of you may even have large families too. What totally amazes me is that human beings, though they may belong to different groups, all depend upon each other to survive. Now, I am a flamingo who always likes to look on the bright side of life. I'm sure you'll agree my pink body is very bright, isn't it? And I'm sure some of you listening to this story like to look on the bright side of things as well, don't you? I want you to think back to a time when someone was really kind to you. Can you do that for me now? Just think back to a time a person was really kind to you. Now, while you were thinking about those times where people have been kind to you, I'm going to tell you about what happened to my son Flamingo last week. Well, it all started when he was lying cosily in bed, warm and tucked up, being read a story about some of the kind things we flamingos do for each other, which help us to get on and achieve wonderful things. Flipper listened as he relaxed, and his powerful mind began to understand the magic of kindness and how it helps him get on with other people in all areas of life. Now, there's something you should know. What Flipper was hearing was a story which was full of secret ideas, secrets which not many other creatures have ever heard about before. He told me that I should pass these secrets on to the human species, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, just for you. Now, perhaps you will choose to keep these secrets to yourself and use them to help you wherever you go. Or perhaps you'll enjoy telling friends and relatives, or even teachers about the secrets I'm going to reveal to you. Okay then, here I go. Now here are the magical secrets of kindness explained to you. Kindness costs nothing at all and often involves a smile. Did you know that smiling is actually very good for you? When you wake up in the morning after you've had a good stretch and a big yawn, you can choose to smile a great big smile, which will allow your day to begin with a great measure of kindness. Kindness which you can pass on to other people and help them to feel better. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you can try out this little secret exercise, as it is great fun. Now, did you know that very unhappy people can actually start feeling better by forcing a great big smile? Smiling makes you feel better, and it's a bit like yawning. If you smile at other people, they often smile back. Kindness can be practiced on lots of different animals, and the more animals you practice kindness on, the better you'll feel. Some of you may have a pet which you can cuddle. Cuddling a pet is a fantastic type of kindness. The pet feels great and you feel good also. Brilliant! Some of you might go with an adult to a lake or river and feed the geese and ducks. You can even feed the birds if you have a garden. Some of you may even be lucky enough to visit the zoo, and there you could wave at the monkeys or the lions or tigers. A wave and a smile. Wonderful! These are magical forms of kindness. Kindness is often in the things we say to others. How often do you say thank you to a person who has cooked a meal for you? What about the people who care for you and look after you? Do you know just how magical it is to say to these older ones, I love you? These 3 words are probably 3 of the kindest words a human being can say. But please and thank you are very magical too. Kindness is very powerful when it is expressed towards people we don't know either. I'm sure you know how dangerous it can be to talk to strangers. Kindness towards safer strangers is fabulous though. As you sit on a train and the ticket person checks your ticket, you can simply say thank you. As you get off a bus after a bus journey, you can thank the driver for getting you there safe, and this makes her feel better. When you eat in a restaurant or a cafe, you can smile at the waiter and tell him how lovely the food tastes. When a shop assistant serves you, you can look them in the eyes with a great big smile and say thank you. If you see the post lady or postman, you can simply smile at them and say hello. And this simple little act of kindness improves how they feel. You may from time to time see a police officer, a fire officer, or a paramedic, and if you do, you can simply wave at them and say, hello there, how's your day? And this often makes them feel a bit better about the tough job they're doing. Being nice to people who are poorly and people who have a disability of some type is a very kind way to be. If you have to visit someone in hospital, you can make them a get well card. And this is a magical act of kindness, because as you create the card with your own hands, the kind intention and effort you put into that card helps the poorly person feel a little bit better, even if they are quite poorly. Did you know that simply holding the door open for somebody who's behind you in a public building often causes that person to say thank you? And in those few seconds of kindness, other people often copy what you did. So then that person who you held the door open for holds the door open for the person behind them. Kindness is like a magical breath of fresh air, which instantly allows you to become a very happy person. Did you know that happy people often tend to become very lucky people? And lucky people often go on to do great things. When you walk around from place to place, you can keep saying to yourself, I'm a very kind and lucky person. I'm a very kind and lucky person. I'm a very kind and lucky person. And the more you do this, the more you will start to notice just how kind and lucky you can be. Another amazing secret of kindness is that you can choose to be kind to yourself. Many adults struggle to do this, and they suffer with lots of different sorts of stress. This is how you can be kind to yourself. Start to use the word wow. Look at a flower and its beautiful colours and say wow. Notice how the leaves on the trees change colour in the autumn time and say wow. Look up at the sky at those fluffy white clouds which sometimes turn pink and say wow. Listen to the pitter-patter of the rain on the windows on a wet day and say to yourself, wow. Notice how your favourite food is really yummy as you chew it and say wow. Watch and listen to the birds each morning before you go to school and say wow. At night time, look into that dark sky at the man in the moon and say wow. Gaze at all of those amazing twinkling stars and say wow. During the day, be kind to as many people at school and at home as you can be, and notice how good you feel and say wow. You can also choose to be kind to that amazing body of yours. You can try to find out what your favourite fruits and vegetables are and try to eat 5 of these each day. Tomatoes are very good for you, bananas help you to feel happy, and blueberries are very kind to that amazing brain of yours. Pumpkin seeds are a great thing to snack on and will help you to focus and remember things. Did you know also that it is impossible to feel stressed and relaxed at the same time? If you learn to relax more and more in each moment, you will be able to learn to concentrate well at school. The secrets of how to relax and achieve lots are told in a different story by Martin Meerkat. Don't be afraid to thank your teachers for helping you in class. Never be afraid to say thank you, because thank you is a kind thing to say, and people will be thankful that you said it to them. And don't be afraid to say sorry either. Did you know that many creatures in class don't always understand what a teacher has tried to say to them? From this day onwards, don't ever be afraid to say, "I'm sorry, miss, but I don't quite understand what you mean. Could you explain it to me again?" If you use kind words and someone replies with sharp words, always remember that the person may have lots of problems that they are dealing with, which you don't know about. Never blame yourself when other people are nasty or bad-tempered. Always think to yourself, that is their stuff and not mine. My husband, Flamingo, is often very grumpy in the morning, so I know that when he's a bit nasty towards me first thing, that's his stuff and not mine. Another secret on how to be kind to yourself is that you can learn to say no. If someone asks you to do something and it doesn't feel right, you can simply say no. If someone asks you to do something which will lead you into trouble, just say no thanks, because the word thanks just seems to make the word no a little bit kinder. When I was younger, a friend of mine asked me to join her and go and steal brine shrimps from other flamingos' houses. I was smart and kindly said, no thanks. And even though my friend got a bit cross with me, I knew I had not been unkind, and I knew I would remain lucky and happy. My friend got into lots and lots of trouble, and every time I saw her, she seemed like the saddest flamingo in South America. You are an amazing human being, you really are. Did you know that my husband, Flamingo, told me that in that wonderful brain of yours, you have 100 billion neurons? A neuron is a tiny magical thing which helps take control of your whole body. Even though you humans have such wonderful brains, there will always be times when you can make a mistake. There may come a time when you hurt someone's feelings by saying the wrong thing. Never be afraid to say, "I'm sorry," or "I do apologise." These words are also very magical forms of kindness. There are also many other kind things which make kindness magical. Sometimes you might see on TV fundraising events where money is sent to other countries to help feed all of those poor but amazing children who have no food to eat. Many of you never have to worry about going without food or clothes, and you're very lucky. Another magical secret about kindness is always to be thankful for all of the things you have. Being thankful for what you have is a very powerful secret, which can help people to become very happy. The secrets of gratitude can be found in another story told by Harriet and Harry Hedgehog. I will let you in on one of the secrets of being really grateful. You can learn to use your feelings to say thank you. I want you now to think of a time when you felt really good because someone was kind to you. Now imagine yourself feeling that feeling getting stronger and stronger. And as you allow that wonderful feeling to get stronger and stronger, I want you to see yourself now smiling a really big smile. And on the count of 3, not out loud, but in your head, I want you to say, I am so thankful that I allow myself to be happy. 1, 2, 3. Now, finally, I, Felicity Flamingo, want to finish with you silently repeating back the following saying after me. Calmness and kindness is coolness. From now on, I choose to be cool. Kindness does not cost a penny or a dime. I am kind all of the time. Thank you, and remember, if you think someone could benefit from my secrets, read this story to them. Always remember that being kind is not about being weak. Creatures who are kind have an advantage over creatures who are not kind. If you are kind, you'll find it easy to make friends. If you find it easy to make friends, wherever you go, you will find it easier to do well. Doing well in life often involves having to meet and get on with lots of different people. Kindness will always help you to get on with lots of different people. If you are appreciated by other people, you will feel happier.